All right, I am 15 and a half weeks pregnant, so I'm currently full into the second trimester. But I wanted to update you guys on my first trimester, the roller coaster I was on with it, and just all the fun, because it was so different this time around than just being pregnant last year with baby girl. So anyways, first of all, I'm not in black. I'm in pink. I'm pregnant with a boy, but who really cares? This is from when I was pregnant with Angelina. Second of all, let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get into the weight gain in the belly, because that's what you guys are all here for. So here's the belly. Okay. This is how I looked when I was about 6 months pregnant with Angelina. I'm like not even exaggerating. 6 months. So the belly is there. Everything everything expanded so much faster. So the weight gain. So with Angelina, I gained 43 pounds total. I started out at about 169. I'm 5'7". 160, 165 is a really good weight for me. Like the way I hold my weight, it just looks, I look healthy, I look good. So with Angelina, I started out a little bit up in my weight because I was stressed in IVF and egg retrieval and just all that. This time around, obviously it was just transfer. So I started out, I was like about 170, 172, but I really started out at 177. And I think it was just because I was stressing everything coming up. I was getting really nervous. We're in the middle of this whole virus and everything, so I was definitely overeating. I still am overeating and got to stop with it. But anyhow, I started out when I went to my fertility clinic, it was 177. And I was like, whoa, what? And they were like, it's okay, you're fine. And I was like, no, like me starting out so much higher is like, it's like 8 pounds higher, like than with Angelina. Like that's, I'm already gonna gain weight, I know this. So I was a little like, okay. But anyways, whatever. So I gained 43 pounds with her. So I started out this time around 177. I went for my first OB appointment at 8 weeks, I was still 177. Then when I went for my second appointment, what was it, at 12 weeks, I was 175. And my doctor was like, why did you lose 2 pounds? I was like, no, actually I was like way up in my weight. Like this is good for me. So she's like, okay, just don't lose too much. Currently today at 15 and a half weeks, which obviously now I'm in my second trimester, but whatever, let's just not get into the details. I am 179. So technically since the beginning, I've only gained 2 pounds, but does this look like, I mean, this is more than 2 pounds, but I think it's from having a very active, almost 1-year-old. She'll be one year old next week, and I'll be 16 weeks pregnant. That's insane. I think it's from following her around so much all day, like crawling on the floor, running after her. Just everything has kept me really active because I have been eating so bad. So weight gain, I've only gained 2 pounds. Let's talk about the beginning, nausea. I had nausea with Angelina, but this was like just another level of like all day nausea. It was just all day, would just hit me. I had food aversion, certain things I couldn't smell, I couldn't look at. That all happened around 6-7 weeks to like 10 weeks. Till 10 weeks, I was in the thick of it. And I just kept telling myself, okay, last time this happened, but then I did a high protein diet and it really just went away. The nausea would go away. I would be totally fine. I drank a lot of water. This time around, there was just no stopping it. It didn't matter what I ate. I would be fine before I ate. And then I'd be like, okay, I didn't eat for like 5 hours. Like I really got to eat something. Like I'm pregnant. I got to take care of myself. I would eat something no matter what I ate. I just felt sick after. And Angela works a lot. So here I am taking care of my 11-month-old. Well, at the time she was what, like 9 months old, 8 months old. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get through these days? So that was really tough for me. It's not like I was able to take naps, but I didn't really take naps with her either. I think I'm just not a nap person. I just have too much energy. So that was really hard adjustment for me. And I was ready to ask the doctor for medicine, but I just kept telling myself, let me just get to the 10th week and then I know it's all gonna go away. And by 10, 11 weeks, it was gone. So that was happy. Next up was my cravings. Oh my gosh. I don't get like, I need something salt or sweet or whatever. I get like, I need this specific item. And if I don't have it, there's gonna be problems. So I had the same exact cravings as with the Angelina. In the beginning, I just wanted tuna fish, and you're not really supposed to eat a lot of tuna fish, but I had to have a tuna fish sandwich like twice a week. And that lasted like 2 weeks. Then I wanted my spicy hot stuff. Now, I have a very sensitive stomach. I cannot tolerate this type of stuff, but I needed it. The crispy buffalo chicken sandwiches, oh my gosh, from the deli down our block, it's so good. So anyways, had to have it. The last time I had it, I think I was like 8 weeks pregnant, this pregnancy, I got so sick from it. I was just in the bathroom all day, all night. And I was just like, nope, that is it. I'm done. So I have not touched anything spicy since then. Now I'm in the phase of I just want cream cheese and creamy things and melted cheese and sour cream. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you see like every day for probably like 3 weeks, I have had to have a little quesadilla with melted cheese on top and just dipping it in globs of sour cream. I'm just like, this is like so bad. This has to stop. This has to stop. So I threw out the rest of the sour cream just like 2 days ago, and I'm just like, Then I go through like my healthy phase where all I want is salads. Like I made a salad for dinner last night. I felt great. So I'm kind of like in that phase. And it's hard because with my daughter, she's eating regular food now. So I'll make a great meal. I'll make a good breakfast, a good lunch, a good dinner, and I'll eat that with her. And then when she takes a nap, like now, is when it all goes downhill. And I'm like, oh my God, what can I eat that she's not really allowed to eat that I could just eat right now? Because she's not going to see me eating it. And I'm not going to feel guilty not giving it to her because she wants everything I have. So that has been cravings. Next, I got my little notes. Let me see what else. Nausea, cravings, exhaustion. Oh my gosh. I think it's because I was working so much in the beginning, like throughout my whole pregnancy with Angelina. I was in real estate, so I was on my feet. I was running back and forth to the office, doing showings, doing open houses every single weekend, every Saturday, Sunday. So I think that maybe the exhaustion didn't really hit me as much this time. Oh, my neighbor's playing like all their music outside. They're like in the middle of construction. We're in the middle of construction upstairs, so it's just chaos around me. Anyways, so my exhaustion was like on a whole other level. So I already don't nap. Like she's napping and I should probably nap. I just can't sleep during the day. I just can't. I would literally get her in the morning, like around 6:30, 7 o'clock, whenever she woke up, put her on the, like give her a bottle. We'd be playing on the floor. And before breakfast, I'd be like this. And then in the middle of the day, I felt like I was like narcoleptic. Like I could just fall asleep. I would hold on to her sometimes and I would hear her laughing and I'm just like, yeah, mommy kind of zoned out for a second, right? And I was like, this is scary. This is really scary. I cannot be like this. So I started making sure I was drinking coffee, which you could say whatever you want about that. I drink a cup of coffee a day. I've always been that way. I drink it throughout the day and that's what I like. I also had some sushi just the other day. I had, what else? I eat deli meats when I feel like it. I just have basically whatever I want and I'm not afraid of it because I know my body, I know my system, and I've done some research and you kind of can have a lot of that pregnant. So I'm just going for it. So yeah, food and exhaustion, I just like, oh my God, I just never been so exhausted in my life. This boy is like me and Angelo joke, where like he's sucking the life out of you. He is sucking the life out of you. And with that came massive headaches again. Massive. I forgot how bad the headaches get your first trimester. Like I had horrible headaches with Angelina when I was pregnant. Like I felt like I wanted to take my head and just go like this and bang it against the wall, like to relieve the pressure. It was just so bad. I remember I was just guzzling water. I would take 2 Tylenol a day. I was just like, oh my gosh. But it was all just the first trimester and then it all went away because it's all the blood flow and everything working in your body. I think I had it towards the end of the pregnancy too a little bit. I'm not sure. I think I did with Angelina, so I'm not looking forward to that. My body changes. Oh my gosh. I started bleeding a little bit around 9 weeks, like bleeding, like not like just spotting, but bleeding. And I remember just coming into the living room and it was like a Saturday night and Angelo was with the baby because he was off. He works nights. And I was just like sitting there like in a daze. And he was like, are you okay? And I was like, I don't know what to think right now. Cause I had already been released from my fertility clinic. And I think, oh no, actually I was like 7 weeks. So I'd just been released and I didn't have my OB appointment yet because that was like around 8 weeks. And I just was like freaking out. I thought I was gonna lose the baby. I was like really emotional. I was just kept going. And the more I kept checking, the more nerves I kept getting, the more blood, like I was having blood. Everything obviously ended up being okay, but that I don't remember experiencing with Angelina. I remember spotting a little bit, but not actual blood. Talked to my OB about it. Everything was fine, thank God, but that was not a good thing. It was a big scare. But then I reached out to a lot of friends, and a lot of them actually bled throughout their pregnancy, and the babies were totally fine. So I didn't really know about that. But it like shook me. It shook me. What else did I have? My belly popped like right away at 10 weeks. At 10 weeks, I was like, whoa, okay. There's a baby in there. I mean, the baby is like this, but there's something growing in there. So that was crazy. Movement. So I didn't feel Angelina kicking and moving until like 20 weeks pregnant, I want to say. At 14 weeks, I was doing, well, this is now, I guess, getting into your second trimester or whatever. I was joking around with her, feeding her breakfast, and I lifted up my shirt and I said, look, your baby brother. I was like, touch him. And she was going like this, like patting my belly. And then all of a sudden, my belly went, and I was like, there's no way. This baby is like so tiny still. There's no way. And I started feeling the movement, and I was like, I haven't felt anything since. It was just like so random. And I was like, wow, that's pretty insane, because that's like 6 weeks early. I don't know, from last time, which I know everything moves faster, which everything has been progressing so much faster this time around, but I don't know, it just caught me off guard. It was pretty funny. And what else? Oh, my OB appointments. That's like, you know, like everything. It really stinks that Angelo can't be there with me. I'm just totally alone going to these, having to wear the mask. My last appointment was just a nightmare. It was my 12-week ultrasound and all that. I was there for 2 hours in this building. And then, thank God, I was out by like, I think 12 o'clock or something, or I don't even remember what time. Then the nurse tells me that they have COVID patients downstairs at this location in the afternoon. So she said, it's a good thing you came in the morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Like, I know I'm upstairs and they're downstairs, but that's still the entrance and the exit, and like, get me out of here. I actually refused blood work that was optional. It was extra blood work that you can do to check for like Down syndrome and everything else in the baby, because we had already tested all of our embryos, not last year, the year before in 2018, when I did my whole retrieval and everything. So my doctor sat down with me and I said, listen, I do not want to go downstairs and do blood work if I don't need to, especially if you're telling me there's COVID patients that go downstairs. And there's a lot of people downstairs right now, no matter how you're separating them. I don't want to be around that. And she was like, listen, Danielle, what you tested with your fertility, with your embryos, is like 200 times more things that were tested than what this blood work will do. This is just to like literally confirm, like give you another shadow of a doubt, whatever. And I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I was like, I did it with Angelina, but I'm like, no, I'm done. So, oh my gosh, please don't wake up. Please don't wake up. Please don't wake up. Stay sleeping. Okay, I'll be quiet. She's on the other side of this. So anyways, so first trimester recap. I am so happy to be out of the thick of it. I'm happy to have my energy back. Don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up. Okay, happy to have my energy back, happy to be feeling better, happy to be having this little one that keeps me on my toes all the damn time. And I'm just like, I can't believe I'm pregnant again. I just like, I wake up and I'm like, wow, this is really happening. About to be 4 months pregnant with a 1-year-old. But I'm like so thankful. I'm so grateful that it all worked out. And like I said, bring on the second trimester. I will see you guys in the next video. And if you are pregnant, comment down below. Tell me when you're due. Tell me if this is via IVF or natural or egg donor or whatever that you had to go through. And yeah, let me know when you're due and is this your first pregnancy, second pregnancy? And all you moms, if you have tips for 2 and under too, help me, because it's gonna be the struggle bus for a while here. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Bye.